What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Thursday Tours. So today's Thursday, of course, and today we're gonna be touring the national park. Not the park itself, but a building that's right next to it that's controlled by the National Forestry Protection, aka Station 1. Now, you guys remember the station. There used to be an older station. That station has been changed to, guess what? The all-new station. This is their brand new station right here, and it does have a viewing point that they can oversee the national park. I'll just pretty much give you guys a tour of exactly what this new updated place is. Look at that sun though, just coming out in the national park. It is beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and make it in Visitor Center, Forestry Protection Headquarters. So this is the Visitor Center. So pretty much this is the visiting. This is for people who are looking for information. Usually there'll be like officers sitting here and everything. If you are an officer, you walk right here and change teams, just like that. So when you change teams, you get your I'll just be search and rescue for now. You get your roles, and that's pretty much it. And all the other computers can be used to do your report and everything of that nature. That's pretty much that for that. Now this is the search and rescue room. This room is where pretty much all the search and rescue will be happening. The phone calls are going to be taking, the 911 calls and everything. And they have a map of what they're working with, how to find people, where the people are at. This is pretty much a point of view so that they can tell people where to go. They can tell rescuers or the person that's lost if they're calling 911 through the system. They can look at here and try to pinpoint where they're at. Once they do save the person, they can bring them back here, and they can sleep here until until the paramedics arrive to help the person. They also have another monitor right here, kind of working with them. So this is the search and rescue room, pretty much. We're gonna go ahead and so that's pretty much it. So you come here through this, and then that is pretty much your setup. You can sit here and work with people and pretty much utilize the computer. You have the vehicle database, player database, and paperwork, of course, the usual paperwork. Let's keep going with our tour. This is the inside room. So we're gonna start with the holding room. This is the holding room. When you grab somebody, you bring them here, and you pretty much book them right here. This is where you book them. This is where the booking is done. And they would usually appear in this jail, where the prison, our federal prisons will basically come and pick them up from the station and take them to the big prison to serve their time there. So instead of the jail cell. So that's the room one, the first room. So that's the booking center. There's two ways to get in. You pretty much can get in from both directions. Next up is the lockers. This is the lockers. They'll be having their supplies here. Right now they just have their belts, but more stuff for them is coming. And of course, one for the female ranger. This is their armory. This is where their guns, their binoculars, and everything is at. So this is just to help carry the person. This is used by that. There's some binoculars, their firearm, tasers, and all that good stuff is all right here. And here is currently the high comms of the department. So it pretty much shows exactly who these people are. If you're in the department, you know who these guys are, and pretty much the National Forestry Protection and their logo pretty much right there. And some more of their stuff, the batons and stuff like that, and the Glock. This is the Watchtower entrance. I'll come back to the Watchtower. We're gonna keep going with our tour on the first floor. Actually, let's just go see the. You know what? Might as well just see the Watchtower. So you can go to the Watchtower through the armory area by climbing here. On this Watchtower, you have another view of the park. You can sit here and pretty much keep an eye on everybody. You can see how it looks from outside. I'm in there right now. I could see pretty much a bird's eye view of the whole place, but people can't see that I'm in there. But I could see outside, so it's like a one-way mirror pretty much. So I could see everything on here. They just can't see me, pretty much. I can also do what a ranger can do is come outside with their binoculars and pretty much just to view the outside area from here. So they would just view the outside area from here, and they could see pretty much anything, well, as far as they'd like, and they could view from here. This is the viewing area pretty much. This is usually where they could come and view outside from this direction. That is the outside look. And then to go back, you just go back the same route and pretty much just go downstairs. And that's that floor. That's the watchtower. So we're gonna keep going with our tour back to the armory now, and go see. So that's the armory / the supplies. This was the booking room. Remember, we got out of this room. Before the booking room is the garage. So this is the garage. This is pretty much where they spawn it. This is the spawner, of course, a zebra and the giraffe mixed. I don't know what went wrong. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of a car that's coming for Fleet Friday, which is the slick top Silverado. This is the only sneak peek I'll give you of the car so far. I'll save the rest for more, but yes, this is their area. This garage, this backside, you can enter from the back. This is usually for prison transport. So if you're bringing a prisoner, instead of coming in from the front on the other side, so instead of coming in from here, you come around, bring the person over, and book them through here into this room. That's pretty much how you handle prisoners. Now, that rangers can handle prisoners without having them to transport to the AMP or any of those other stations. So that is pretty much the first floor. So next, we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs and check out the second floor. So this is the second floor. Some more first aid kit, of course. This is a ranger station. Interrogation rooms. This is the interrogation room. This is where usually they can interrogate people. This is the room to be interrogated at, pretty much. And this is the other side of the view of the other room. So pretty much, this is we'll go in from the other room right now. I'll show you. Usually you can't see the other side, but because I am here, because I am an admin, I can turn around like that pretty much. But usually you will not be able to see the other side so easily. So there's that too. So you can see who's in there, who's getting interrogated, and pretty much you can ask your questions from there. This is the meeting room. This is where they can come have meetings. This is where the colonel sits and basically gives out orders, tells his departments what he needs, what they need to work on, and all sorts of natures like that, pretty much. So that is the meeting room. So that's the meeting room. Next up is gonna be the lieutenant colonel. This is the lieutenant colonel's office. He can work here, pretty much just sit here. He has a view of the bridge, which is pretty. That goes into the station. But he can work from his office pretty much, and his computers will have access to reports and stuff like that soon. We're getting to it. This building was just literally added yesterday. So lieutenant colonel and the other lieutenant colonel right here, they'll both have access view of outside. So you can see people outside right there. You can see somebody's outside over there. So there's that. And then finally, the colonel's office. This is the colonel's office. He also has a view of the bridge. He can see who's outside. So he can see somebody's at the gate right now, and he can watch the view of outside whenever he wants. Hello. I see you're comfortable. I'm chilling. And also doing a tour video. So next up is the joint supervisor office. So this is the supervisors. This is all the supervisors. They come here. They can do their reports and pretty much update their patrol logs. Any incident reports with their officers. If they need to send some cello cards, like for example of incident reports to court, they can do it from here pretty much. And pretty much get their officers ready for, court or whether it's patrolling and all that good stuff. That's pretty much what they do. Now, the person that you just saw, right now. I don't know where he went. Where are you? Watch Mar. Him, you see that? He's a lifeguard. So this is their vehicle. The lifeguard's vehicle is right there. This is their vehicle pretty much. He's a lifeguard and he basically patrols the beaches and all that area pretty much. Right there, beach patrol, lifeguard. You see that? This is their ELS. We'll be doing a video on that too. But that's pretty much a view of that. That video is coming up for Fleet Friday as well. Because Beach Patrol does, they can rescue there. They do have search and rescue, and they can search people pretty much. And this is the outside view of this area. As you can see, this is the outside view, pretty much. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys are feeling awesome, make sure to subscribe if you have not, and like this video if you have any issues or anything like that. Let me know down in the comments. If you have any ideas, let me know. Post it down. With that, your boy's out. Deuces.